Hey guys, what's going on? Renee with Burns Lawn Care. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to tune into our video, as always. Today we have a trailer setup video for you guys. We've had some requests. We appreciate the comments and the feedback. So let's hop into this video.
First things first, we'll start off with the trimmers. We have two trimmers and one stick edger. And for the trimmers, we're running the Stihl FS91Rs. And for the edger, I'm running the Stihl FC70. This is just a cheap old $200 edger that I bought 3 years ago and it's still hanging in there strong. Real quick, let me show you what we got going on with the heads. I run the Echo Speed Feed head on mine. It's the best head in my opinion to run on these. And Renee runs the AutoCut head from Stihl. I'm running the Stihl MS271 Farm Boss chainsaw, mid-grade chainsaw. This is a 18-inch bar on this one. It gets the job done when we need it. And these hedge trimmers here, we actually just picked up and I really like them. They're the Echo HC 2020s. They're like $320 give or take. And I actually used them today and they're phenomenal. I really like these. For the trimmer line, we're using the infamous Echo Black Diamond, the 105. Right, Renee? Is that the 105 string?
Yeah.
Yep. The 105 string. We used to use the 095 string, but it was too brittle, breaking too much. So we went with the 105 string. This is just our mixed gas can here. We have an extra spool of the Echo Black Diamond string. So also we have lighting that we installed inside the trailer, as you guys can see. It's controlled by this switch over here, right here. And we actually have a power inverter that converts to 12 volts DC to AC so we can run the lighting. Over here, we have the Flow & Go Duramax 14-gallon gas buddy. We recently just picked this up. To be honest with you, I have a love-hate relationship with it, and let me tell you why. I love the fact that it holds 14 gallons of gas, and I don't have to have gas cans everywhere, but it has its flaws. It's very slow when you're filling things up. Since this is a gravity-fed system, you do have to have the whatever you're filling well below where the line is. So what I tend to do is open up this door and then drive the lawnmowers around to the side and fill them up. My other pet peeve with this is that the O-rings inside of here tend to leak. But other than that, it's a great system. You know, it was well worth the $130 or $40 that I paid for it. I was just getting tired of using the gas cans and having them, you know, spilling everywhere and stuff like that. But with this, it solves that problem. So moving on, we have the power inverter. This here is I believe it's a 1500 watt power inverter. And here's my battery right here for my 12 volts. Now while the truck is running, we have it wired so it charges the battery as well. Okay, in here, this is just a custom workbench that me and Renee built. Nothing special. It used to have another door on here. Unfortunately, the mower crashed into it one day and broke it. I have to fix that. In here, nothing special, just a tarp. just a tarp and a little pump sprayer for whatever we need. This is just a Yukon 52-inch toolbox from Harbor Freight. This thing gets the job done. There isn't too many things in there now, such as tools. We have the basics in there. I had to run this bungee cord down here because what's happening is when we're going down the road, the drawers were popping open even with it locked. So the bungee cord seemed to solve that problem. Now if you guys take a look down here, you see this hook hanging out. This is my 12-volt winch, and that's in case a mower goes down. For whatever reason, I can control the winch and pull the mower up into the trailer so we're not stranded. Now if you guys look on the floor, you see all these D-rings here. This trailer is set up with the D-rings and the E-track system, so we're good to go there. So when we need to strap things down, it's a breeze. This is just a spare tire here. There was another one on this side right here. As you can see, it's missing. I gotta get a new tire for it. I actually blew a tire about a month ago, and I had to use the spare tire. So, time to replace that one.
Moving on, we have 2 of the 8550s. Red Max, love these. And we recently picked up the 9010 Echo blower. Brandon loves this blower. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. I'm kind of a smaller girl, not big boned. So this is great during fall season, but after using it for a while, my hand does get really tired with it. So it's really heavy, but it has a lot of power. So I tend to stick to these here. And moving on here, we have all of our hand tools. We need to do something a little different with this setup, I think, but for now it's working out. So just to throw it in there, both our blowers here and all of our weed whackers are on Equipment Defender racks. We love these racks. It's an easy, pop and go system here that you can lock. We usually lock our stuff up at night, even though we are in a really good, neighborhood here, but it's always good to lock your stuff up because you just never know.
All right, guys, so moving on to the trailer. I already know what you guys are gonna say. It looks like Brian's lawn maintenance. Well, you're absolutely right. Before we got into lawn care, before we did anything, I watched Brian's lawn maintenance, Pete from GCI Turf, Spencer Lawn Care, all those big channels. They actually helped motivate me to quit my full-time job that I had and pursue my lawn care journey with Renee. I didn't copy Brian's design completely, but it is very similar. I did change a few things up. If you look at the badge on his was in the middle of the trailer. I had my graphic designer add some like grass type graphic to it. And we did change a bunch of things up with the badge itself. The lawn care is green. I put 5 stars inside the badge because we believe we do 5-star work. Okay, so this is a 8.5 by 20 enclosed trailer. This trailer is actually a 1999. It's a little on the older side. This was my dad's trailer when he was racing race cars. And there's a funny story behind it because my parents moved to Florida, and when my dad got down there with his trailer, he decided that he was going to sell the trailer. So he did. He sold the trailer, but he happened to keep in contact with the guy that he sold it to. Well, when I was looking for a trailer for my business, I had called my dad up and said, "Hey, did you sell that trailer?" And he goes, "Yes, I did. But I still have the guy's contact information. Try giving him a call. Maybe he'll sell it back." So I did. I called the guy back that bought the trailer from my father, and he ended up selling it back to me. So me and Renee took a road trip down to Florida to see my parents and pick up the trailer. So after we got the trailer wrapped, I wanted to make it stand out. I happened to find these wheels. They are Avalanche wheels. They're aluminum. They are 15 by 6 inch wheels. And they're sitting on some Trail King 10-ply tires. Also, guys, I ended up putting new axles inside of this trailer because earlier in the season, I had a spindle just snap off one of my axles. And I said, well, you know what? If it happened to one of them, it's going to happen to 2 of them. So we ended up putting new axles inside the trailer.
All right, and moving on, we have the 2016 Ford F350 XLT extended cab equipped with the, this is a 6.5 foot bed, equipped with the 6 foot Easy Dumper. So story behind this, when we went to Easy Dumper to purchase one of these, they only make 2 sizes, an 8 foot one for an 8 foot bed. But then because Ford, believe it or not, has the longest bed, 6.5, most Chevys and other brand trucks only have 6 foot beds. So they make one generic Easy Dumper to fit, you know, 6 feet bed or 6.5 foot. So this is a 6 foot Easy Dumper.
Now guys, real quick on the sideboards, me and Renee made these. When we got the Easy Dumper, it didn't have these sides on it, and then I ended up painting it black with that Rust-Oleum paint. It's great stuff. But these sideboards have worked out well. All right, give you a quick tour of inside the truck. Here's my controller. When I had the Easy Dumper installed, I asked them to put the controller inside the truck. I ended up double stick taping it to the dash here for easy access. We had this Royal backup camera here. We got it from BJ's. It was cheap. It was like $100, so I can back up the truck and line it right up to the tow ball with no issues. That makes life a lot easier. Just some headphones up here and some gloves. This is my controller for my Fisher XV2 plow that I'm running. I believe it's a 8.5 foot plow. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's 8.5 or 9 feet. These are the Apple AirPods that we use for hearing protection. I know a lot of guys say, oh, that's not hearing protection, but I usually put my 3M work tunes on over top of them, just to make sure that I'm getting the proper hearing protection. We just got in the back seat, we got the car seats for the kids when we take them places, because this is a work truck and family truck. We try to utilize it the most we can. The truck has about 75,000 miles on it now. In the door, I keep my 2-cycle engine oil to do my pre-mixed gas. Nothing special on this, guys. I just get it from my local gas station. It's pretty cheap. I ended up putting new tires on the truck last year, and to be honest with you, they're pretty bad. They are Road Venture AT51s. The tire shop that put them on said they were going to be great for the snow. Well, they haven't been very good at all. I can't wait until they wear out so we can put new ones on there, to be honest with you. Alright guys, this is our Little Wonder 18 horse leaf loader. We picked it up a couple years ago. Works great. I tried to use it for sucking grass up when we were bagging grass and discharging it in the back of the truck. The problem with that was that when it was on, even at low idle, it was shooting grass all on the front of the truck and just making a mess. So that was kind of a bummer. My initial plan was to use it all season long, but in order to do that, I'd have to put an enclosure on the truck, and then if I put an enclosure on the truck, I couldn't put mulch in the back. So I'm hoping we solved that problem with bagging grass, because we've been using the Walker mulch stacks, and you guys have seen my videos on that. So hopefully we won't have to bag grass that much anymore, which would be fantastic.
We're moving on to last but most importantly, our 2 machines here that we're running. This is our Wright Stander X 52-inch cutting deck. We have the Jerko mount bar here for any attachments that we put on, like our leaf plow. Brandon's created like a mulch mate type of thing that we put on here. We have the Kawasaki 730V 23.5 horsepower engine. On this machine, we're running the ultra high lift Oregon blades. And this one here is my baby.
And in case you guys are wondering, this is a 2020. We bought this brand new from our local dealer, and it's got about, let's see how many hours. I'm gonna guess 450. 400, and I don't know if you guys can see that, 422 hours. Now, moving on to my baby, the Walker. It's a 2009 Walker MT GHS. Started out its life as a GHS, I should say. When I got this mower, you guys have seen my previous videos, this thing was a basket case. It was basically a garbage mower. It was nothing but a frame. I built it basically from the ground up. I went through the entire machine. I powder coated the deck, I powder coated the body, I took everything apart, put a brand new engine in it, brand new muffler, brand new tires, pretty much brand new everything, brand new gas tank, brand new comfort seat, brand new electrical panel. This hopper used to be white. I used that Krylon Fusion paint and painted it gray to kind of look like a new one. It's in rough shape right now, but it gets the job done. I put new rear tires on. Let me show you guys what I'm running for an engine. This is the Kohler 22.5 horsepower Kohler Command carbureted engine. This mower started out its life as an EFI. I converted it to carburetor. To be honest with you guys, I don't really like EFI stuff because then you're a slave to the dealer when something happens to it. With the carburetor, there's only so much that can go wrong with it, so that's why I decided to go that route. I put a brand new 10.5-inch blower in this thing, all new pulleys and belts and hydro fans. That's all new. Brand new battery, brand new intake chute here for the GHS system. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh, I put a brand new wiring harness in it. And I think that's about it for in here. Currently, we are running the Walker DM48 mulch deck. This deck, I recently just started using it because I'm trying to get away from bagging grass. It's phenomenal, guys. It's great. It struggles with wet grass, but you know, a quick double cut and that problem's solved. Before I was shoveling grass well, before I was bagging grass with the Walker, I would have to dump it at the truck and then shovel it in by hand, and it just took too much time. So I'm hoping we got away from that. I will put the GHS deck back on in the fall so we can do leaves with it, but other than that, we're going to use the mulch deck for now. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. You got anything to add, huh?
I do not. Have a great night.
Alright guys, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.